Miss Lady Lace here. Today I have for you a new fabulous tutorial where I'm going to be demonstrating how to style this fabulous 1940s pinup turban. This came to me as a suggestion after I attended a pinup community meetup very recently. I had so many girls compliment me on it and they were quite astounded how quickly it was to do this style. And I did share this on social media, the actual look. And I had one beautiful lady named Abby comment on it asking if I had a tutorial for this. And I didn't already, so I thought it would be a great time to create this. So Abby, I hope you find this useful, and I hope a few of you others do too. For today's tutorial, you're going to need a long headscarf. I have this beautiful scarf that I bought from an op shop a little while ago. You can use one at home or you can buy one from a store or an op shop. It's really up to you if you want it plainer or with a more exciting fabric. I think it's good to sort of do the opposite of an outfit that you're wearing. So if you've got a lot going on, maybe go for something simpler for your headpiece. And it's really important that this fabric is quite thin and fine. This is like a coarse chiffon, and this is important because we're going to be doing styling up with this, so you don't want it too thick, otherwise it'll create too much volume in the area and it won't quite work for this styling. Prior to this video, I've also just done a quick updo with my hair. I do have a tutorial for this and I have included it in the description below, so feel free to look at that if you're not sure what to do. If you just want to pin it up yourself, just make sure there's not too much volume towards the bottom. You want to make sure it's all sort of fitting with your head and your hairline, just so everything fits together for the actual headscarf look. I have also sectioned a front section out here. I'm going to be styling a victory roll after I put my turban in place. So I've taken a point halfway between my temple and my forehead, and I've drawn this round just to the other side and mark this off and just pin this out of the way for now. We do not need to worry about it too much. For our first step, we're going to take the shorter side of our chiffon scarf and we're going to fold this together just to make it a little bit narrower. Now you could use a slightly shorter in width scarf, but I like that this sort of doubles up and it makes it less sheer to see through. So I'm just going to pull this through all the way through so it's divided in half. Once I have this, I'm going to grab the middle section of this and I'm going to place this at the nape and the back of my neck. So I'm just going to pull it over the top of my head, position it how I want it to sit, and then pull it up. So how I've got this going through is from the back of my neck, flowing over the top of the corner of my ear and up into my hairline. From here, I'm just going to tie a really simple knot at the top. I'm then just going to position this so I have enough hair sitting out the front to create my victory roll, and just make sure everything's tucked in and it's not showing off in any spot, that there's any hairs sticking out. From here, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to grab around and create a loop. From here, I'm just going to grab my fabric and pull through a section to create that nice sort of shape. Now once I have this, you're starting to actually see the shape of the turban. So I'm just going to begin to pull all the loose little tails around and just hide them by tucking them into the scarf. From here, I'm going to decide I want my turban to sit more to the left than the right. You can have quite a central turban if you prefer, but I like the sort of more asymmetrical look. So I'm just going to go by feel, move around the turban until I'm happy with the positioning that I get it in. Once I'm happy with the position of where it's sitting, where my finger is holding pressure, I'm going to take a bobby pin and I want it to go underneath the turban and also just across the top where the pressure point is, just so it's nice and secure. You want to do this quite carefully as well so you don't put any holes in your headscarf. I'm just taking just one or two bobby pins I'm just securing this out of the way. And if I just have a bit more of a play around with it just to get everything sitting the way I want it to. I'm just going to finish this look now by styling my barrel curl at the front. I do have a tutorial as well online for this, so I will include that in the description below. Turbans can be worn in a whole range of different styles, and it all comes down to the way that you actually tie this. I will be creating more of these tutorials in the future, but in the meantime, maybe you have your own way of tying a turban, maybe you'll experiment and find something else. But I'd love to see any photos you have of this look, so please do send them my way. And that's all there is to this look. It's so simple, it's glamorous, it's really quite unique. You probably aren't going to see too many people wearing this style out, so it'll really have that cool flair, whether you're out during the day doing daily errands, or if you're going out at night for something unique. It can be for when your hair isn't behaving, or when you just don't have time to do your full vintage look. This is just truly fabulous, and I recommend practicing it. I hope you found today's tutorial to be real useful. If you have any comments, feedback or suggestions, be sure to leave a little comment below, and if you'd like to stay up to date with all my vintage fun, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. I hope to see you guys real soon.